A very fine morning to all the dignitaries present over here, respected parents, my dear teachers, my loving students, and all the excellencies listening to me. First of all, I would like to wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Every year we celebrate our Independence Day with great fervor and joy. But unfortunately, in this pandemic, we are not able to celebrate as we do every year. Still, one thing remains same, that is our respect and love towards our motherland as before. We, as a united nation, assembled here today in one platform to celebrate our 74th Independence Day. So, on this auspicious day, I extend my warm greetings to all of you from all walks of life. I also offer my special greetings to the brave personnel of our country. It is the day to commemorate our freedom from the Britishers on 15th of August 1947 after long years of struggle from 1857 to 1947 with so many sacrifices made by our forefathers and the great freedom fighters, which was not an easy task. I reflect upon the sacrifices not only made by lakhs of brave Indian soldiers, warriors, great leaders, but also the common men and women for getting this independence. We pay our respect and tribute to those who laid down their lives for our motherland. Once the most beautiful and rich country in the world, our motherland was plundered and looted and ravaged by invaders from outside. The Indian ethos has always been to welcome the guest and do our best to serve them. Despite our great culture and traditions, we did allow some weaknesses to creep in, like infighting and treachery. While the early invaders used the army to overpower us, the later invaders exploited the weakness in our unity and ruled us for several centuries. Gaining independence was only the beginning of a long journey. It is a journey to revive our old and lost glory. It is a journey to make India a global leader not only in materialism through scientific pursuits and innovations, but also in spiritualism to make it a better place for everyone to live in harmony. Proper education is the fundamental need for this journey, and in this journey we all Indians have to work hand in hand. I would urge each one of us present over here today to realize our responsibilities and utmost duty. Each one of us can serve our country in our own way. An educator nurtures curiosity and inquisitiveness, a soldier guards the border, and a scientist invents new things, a policymaker makes best laws for the community, a novelist writes books, a farmer grows plants and sports person excels in his field, and whatever one chooses to be. When one applies oneself with dedication and strong will to excel in that field and not to break rules in doing so or inflict harm on any fellow citizen or bring any discredit to our country, then only we are on progressing in the journey. Some people ask what the country has given them, demand their rights unjustifiably and try to shirk their responsibilities. Some, stark opposite to this, consider grateful to the country for giving a national identity, a free land to follow one's faith freely and pursue one's dreams without inhibition. How does a student serve the country? You need to shift towards the development of soft skills and keep focus on reading and problem solving. You should be equipped with the skills needed to analyze, scrutinize, conceptualize, and share solutions that will improve your world. For a student, the primemost duty is to focus on academics, hone skills, pursue hobbies, be obedient and loving to your parents, be respectful to your teachers and elders, and most importantly, be vigilant that character and conduct remain unblemished. We want to achieve all glory in life by honest means. Do not fall for shortcuts to name or fame, as not only they are short-lived but can lead to deadening misery and shame. Remember, discipline is the key to success and often acts as the bridge between what we want to be and what we are. It's been a long time since we became independent and free. But let's ask ourselves, are we really free? Physically, we may call ourselves no more slaves to anybody. but mentally we are still imprisoned by our small thinking of boundaries, borders, communalism, language, skin color, food habits, social status, bank balance, etc. These evils just divide us human beings. We need to be free from all this to call ourselves truly independent. Now, the whole world is undergoing a drastic change seen for the first time in the history of mankind. The coronavirus, a minute unseen microorganism, has got us in its wrap, and man has become more better in the process of cleansing himself. Human beings are regretting their wicked play with Mother Nature, who has avenged herself at last in a larger scale than imagined ever. Hence, we must remind ourselves that being independent, being free, doesn't mean to take other living beings for granted, to deal with nature in an inhuman way, but to live in harmony with our surroundings, to let live and live peacefully, happily, and independently. I would like to awaken each of us to firmly resolve to be true to oneself, to live the values that our forefathers instilled in us, and bring back the old glory of this great nation we call Bharatvarsh. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.